Good morning, Internet. This is the old fat dad. Let me show you what I got for you today. I was poking around Cabela's today, checking out the 22 ammo they had on sale, and I had an idea. Wouldn't it be neat to see what the difference is between the cheapest 22 ammo you could buy at Cabela's and the most expensive? So I went ahead and bought a little bit of each. And right here is the cheap stuff. This is Federal 22LR 36 grain copper plated hollow point ammo, and I'll point somewhere over here what the actual stats are for it. It's not a bad looking round. We can get it to focus on it. Just a nice little hollow point. Doesn't look too terrible. And it was probably about I don't know, 1 or 2 cents a round in the Black Pack special they have for Thanksgiving Black Friday. So pretty cheap. 1 or 2 cents a round is about the cheapest I've ever bought 22 ammo for. Then over here we have Eley's Eley Edge, which is a match grade ammo. And I'll let you take a quick look at that. It's got a lead flat nose, it's called, and some sort of fancy black oxide case. Not really sure what that does for the round. I guess we'll find out. And it's supposed to have a special lubricant on the actual bullet as well. And this was about $13 for 50 rounds, so about 26 cents a bullet. So almost 30 times more expensive than our cheap stuff. And I'll throw the stats for the Eley Edge up there. Now there's all different kinds of reasons why one kind of ammo might be more expensive than the other. Things like reliability or performance against small game. But today I'm just going to measure accuracy. So we're going to take both of these rounds, fire them from the same gun. I'm going to do 4 groups of 5 at 50 yards. We'll see how they group, and we'll see what the difference 26 cents per round versus 1 or 2 cents per round makes. The gun I'm going to be using today is this custom Ruger Charger, and it has a 12.5-inch barrel and a Cabela's Covenant 6x24 scope on top. I'll be shooting off of a bipod and sandbags. And out there at 50 yards is our target. So let's get set up and shoot. First up, Eley Edge. check out our groups.
We have moved over to the old Fat Dad lab for analysis of our results, and here they are. On the right there we can see the Eley, and on the left the Federal. And I'm going to zoom in on the Eley first to analyze our results further. First thing I want to note is that the gun was scrubbed clean before we did the shooting, and those first rounds of the Eley Edge were the first rounds through a clean barrel, and as you can see they were both flyers, the top one and the bottom one, with the last three kind of settling into a nice tight group. So it looks like either the lubrication matters with these bullets, or having a clean barrel really messed up the point of impact. On the second and third target you can see this Eley Edge really just kind of settled in and was shooting some really nice tight groups. Number 2 are all connecting, and number 3 are pretty much there, and that fourth group is also not a terrible group. But an interesting thing to note here is that all the movement of these groups seems to be on the horizontal axis, not the vertical axis. Now let's zoom into the Federal target, and these groups are a good bit looser than the Eley groups, but they're not bad groups. And if you go back and watch the video, you can see that 2 or 3 of the bullets landed right on top of each other, right next to each other, in every group except for that third group. What's interesting to me though with this target is that it looks like the stringing out of the shots is a little bit more vertical than the Eley target. So on the Eleys we're going side to side more, and on the Federal we're going up and down. If you kind of line them up and took away that up and down movement, they'd be a heck of a lot tighter groups. So, is there a difference in regards to accuracy between the most expensive ammo and the cheapest ammo? I think that there is. It looks like there's probably a 25 to 50% gain in accuracy between the Eley Edge and the Federal. Is that gain in accuracy worth 13 times the price though? I guess that probably depends on what you're using the ammo for. If I was hunting or taking this ammo to a match, I'd want to choose the Eley Edge probably every time. It'd be worth the money. But in pretty much every other case, I think the Federal ammo would do the trick for me at least. As always, thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, please consider liking and subscribing. We'll see you next time.